The police have tried to establish the motive behind the murder of Renukswamy, allegedly by actor Darshan and his associates. The police are searching for mobile phones belonging to the victim in a drain in Bengaluru, Sumarnahalli. According to sources in the police, Renukswamy allegedly started sending lewd messages and pictures a week before his murder to Darshan's alleged girlfriend Pavitra Gowda. Pavitra Gowda is supposed to have raised the issue with Darshan through his aide. Meanwhile, police sources said that Darshan said that he had no plans to murder Renukswamy. He claimed that he was at a restaurant when Renukswamy was brought to him. According to sources, Darshan admitted to slapping Renukswamy. The actor later claimed he gave Renukswamy money for lunch and asked him to go back to his hometown in Chitradurga. Let's go across to my colleague Vajiullah, who joins us live with more details on it. Vaji, with each passing day, this case gets murkier. What is the latest that you can really share with us? And most importantly, tell us how many people in total have been arrested so far?
Well, Neha, when the case really started, we were only 9 accused, 10 accused were announced in this case, that 10 people were arrested initially with regards to the murder of Renukswamy, who, like you said, was sending obscene messages to Pavitra Gowda, and he was messaging and sending all sorts of videos and pictures. But then now, a few weeks, 1 week later, we've got to know that a total of 17 people have been arrested, and a lot of gory details have come forward with regards to this entire matter. The latest in this is the postmortem report, which clearly shows that there are close to more than 30-40 cuts on the body. The blood has been coagulated at most of the places. And what is more surprising is that in the postmortem report, they've also been able to find out that there were electric shocks also that was given to Renukswamy. Now, what we've learned is on the 9th, Renukswamy was brought to Bengaluru from his village in Chitradurga, where he was kidnapped by the Darshan fan club, the chief of the Darshan fan club, Raghavendra. From there, he was brought to Bangalore, where he was kept in a shed at RR Nagar, where he was beaten black and blue by the group of the gang of Darshan. And it is also alleged that Darshan, along with Pavitra Gowda, was also present in that shed, and Darshan had also beaten up Renukswamy for the alleged obscene messages that he was sending to Pavitra Gowda. It is also said that Pavitra Gowda was also involved in beating up the two. Now, the other accused that have been arrested in this case have come out and given this testimony, while Darshan has still evaded from answering the question about him being involved in the murder or not. But all the other accused in this case have pointed out the presence of Darshan, and that all this was done under the instruction of Darshan. It has also been alleged that close to 30 lakh rupees was exchanged, where 2-3 people would come forward and claim that they had murdered Renukswamy, so that the murder case would immediately be solved, as people would go and surrender. Now, that also did not happen because the people who were supposed to surrender backed out at the last minute, and Darshan was again involved. A phone call happened. They were brought to Mysore, and a lot of convincing was done. And after that, it is also alleged that one of the police officers was also involved to find out where to dump the body, because one of the police officers, it is alleged, had also said that instead of dumping the body in RR Nagar, where the incident actually happened near that shed, dump it at another place in Kamakshi Palya. It will be very difficult for the police to find out the person who has done this. So all these things happened with regards to this Darshan murder case, and every day we are seeing new developments that are happening. A lot of bones tumbling out of the closet in the coming days, and it is going to get even more difficult for Darshan, because the police has been able to collaborate the evidence that they want, and they are trying to piece everything together with the financial motive, because the money that was given to these people, to whoever it is, to those who were supposed to surrender, then those who were supposed to
Right.
keep the case down. All these things will also be investigated in the coming days.
Right. Vaji, I want to quickly ask you this as well. We're talking about Darshan, who's known as challenging star in the Kannada industry, is quite famous in the South. And I want to know from you, how has the Kannada industry particularly really reacted to this? We, of course, had Sanjana Galrani, speaking in favor of Darshan, while we also had Divya Spandana saying you reap what you sow.
Well, surprisingly, the Kannada cinema for most of the time had been mute spectators to this entire matter, as they were not directly involved. And Darshan again is somebody who has a past of chaotic incidences, be it the crash that happened a few months back in Mysore, where the car suddenly disappeared even before the police could come and verify that entire case, or even a pub brawl that we had recently heard about, where they were drinking late in the night. So Darshan is somebody who's infamous for all such activities. Apart from Divya Spandana, we've also seen Kicha Sudeep, who has come out and spoken for the family of Renukswamy, who's gone on to say that it's really unfortunate somebody had to lose his life with regards to this, and how another person in Darshan's life has created a situation like this in his house, where the family has also not been able to live together, and husband and wife has an issue. So we have actors who have come out and spoken with regards to the victim. They have also alleged that all that Darshan could do is, one, go to a police office and go to a police station and give a complaint, which was the least he could do, instead of doing this entire theatrics of calling him, beating him up. And today he is going to pay for what has happened to Renukswamy. So most of
Right.
your Tollywood actors have come forward and have spoken.